spicy. I've been with my wife for about 5 years, married 2, and we have a 1-year-old son. My mom is the type of person who doesn't like change, doesn't like new people, and keeps to herself. That being said, she isn't controlling. That being said, she isn't controlling and doesn't seem to care what her kids do with their lives, but she doesn't like when she feels things are pushed on her. She's also someone who will just keep doing what she does without thinking. So when she continued to buy me lavish gifts, but nothing for my wife or baby, I didn't think it was malicious, but it hurt my wife that even after marriage, my mum wasn't buying her gifts. I sat down with my mum, and explained this. You have to sit it down. Okay. My mum was totally shocked and couldn't believe my wife expected a gift.
What? Mum was totally shocked.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe wifey expected a gift. Mum was not okay.
I tried to explain that my wife is part of the family now, but my mum was upset, and she said she has 3 kids and shouldn't have to pretend my wife is her kid. She really seemed surprised. So I do think that was genuine. And she kept saying how mortified she would be if her husband expected gifts from her parents, and that she wouldn't be with such an entitled child.
But not her child. So she's daughter-in-law, but you're not really my daughter, so.
And she wouldn't do that, so how dare this daughter-in-law behave this way? Finally, I told my mum to just stop. It is okay if she has a difference of opinion, but she's hurting my wife and needs to stop. My mum thought about it for a couple of months, talked to my sisters, who said she should just suck it up and buy gifts for other partners. And her ultimate decision was that she didn't want to host Christmas anymore. I thought she was bluffing, so I ignored it for months. I realized she was serious and said, fine, we can do it at my house, but she didn't want to come. So I mailed her a small gift as a test. She mailed it back. My eye just went like it spasmed because I was so outraged as well. Wow. Finally, I was like, F it.
She mailed it back. Mother and mother-in-law of the year.
Yeah, no. Finally, I was like, F it, and did Christmas with my wife, sisters, and their partners. Both of my sisters were miserable the whole time, and one cried, which I thought was dramatic.
Yeah. Mum, WhatsApp audio.
Oh my God.
Hello, Mum.
Hello, mother.
So, both of my sisters were miserable the whole time, and one cried, which I thought was dramatic.
Dramatic. Dramatic is the right word.
My mum was on vacation and had her phone off. The sister who cried finally blew up that my wife and I ruined Christmas and ruined our family, and she left early.
And then it's early. This is what happens when people are never called to take accountability.
Yeah.
And then their no accountability having self then becomes the reality.
Yes.
So if anybody ever does anything outside of that reality, they are then the problem.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
They can't think at all that possibly they've hurt somebody, they've offended somebody. And then you call them out and they're like, no, I don't want to deal with this reality. So you know what? I'm going to ruin it, but I'm going to tell you you ruined it. I'm going to make everybody believe that you ruined it. And then I'm going to make a whole big thing about it.
And what's that person called?
Narcissist, sociopath, psycho.
What an individual.
What an individual, indeed. I cannot wait to use that as an insult. Nobody will know. What's an individual?
You know what she is? She's an absolute individual. She's most definitely the armadillo. The mother, outrageous. Goes on holiday, turns off the phone. Like, oh, so actually, no. Goes on holiday, turns off the phone.
Yeah.
That's dramatic. And that is why that daughter is also dramatic, because she is her mother's child.
Oh, yeah. And how dare you break the illusion that our mom is not perfect?
Uh-huh.
And now I have to deal with the fact that my mom's not perfect, and I have to deal with that.
I'm not dealing with that, because what you're saying ain't true.
Not. Yeah,
and I'm saying
you're
this
crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah.